It's Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed. Now here's my dumb voice.
Do you guys like being married? We're recording now.
Oh, okay.
Do you guys like being married?
You go first.
I do like being married.
You go first.
Yes,
like,
me
that's the
too.
question.
You go fucking first. What the fuck? You go first. How are we gonna pull this? I like being married.
You always wanted to be married?
Yeah. Wait.
I didn't
yeah.
always. I didn't really care. I don't understand.
too.
I mean, the institution is based on misogyny and the
Yeah.
patriarchy
Yeah.
Sure.
and capitalism, so it's really unnecessary. But
Yeah.
I do like wearing jewelry,
Yes.
and I like
How
not having to
romantic.
talk to strangers. Not that it's not
Yes.
like I'm getting hit on all the time, but if a girl like wants to talk to me, it's just be like, I don't care about you,
Yes, that is
and I don't
so
want to listen
great.
to what you have to say.
I
and
would be
please leave.
afraid whenever I get my ring of some sort. I mean, I'm not married at all, but it's going to happen.
Your World Series ring,
And,
whatever's coming.
my
I'd
World
love to marry the
Series
girl
ring.
I'm with right now. She's great.
Come on.
But I'm very afraid that I'm going to, especially being after that weirdo psychopath I was dating. But no, but anyway, I'm afraid that I would get that thing where, like, you know, like what's that called when your ring rips your fucking skin
Oh yeah,
off?
yeah.
You're not
Buddy,
afraid of
I'm
that?
terrified constantly, but I'm more afraid to take it off and lose it. Honestly,
Aw.
if I came home without my ring,
That's
I would
sweet.
have to. The finger would have to be gone in order for her to be.
Would you be
accepting of
upset
it.
if he lost the ring?
Yeah, because I'd be like, when the fuck did you take it off? Why did you take it off?
You
Where the fuck were you?
Sometimes-
You know that this motherfucker doesn't share his location with
Oh
me.
my god!
You
Here
gotta
we
share the
go. Here's the no.
location.
Stop. All right. So.
Not to get. I don't want to get in on your case.
So the
here.
ring thing is
No.
just my hands swell up. I eat too much salt sometimes.
Uh-huh.
Also, your hair always gets fucking stuck in there.
Yeah,
and,
of
like
course.
soap. So I get terrified.
You
And
don't
if-
wash. You don't wash.
I wash so hard. Don't even bring that up. I clean the house every fucking day, and she tries to act like I don't.
Aw.
So here's the thing.
I like this.
Location. It was never a discussion. Really, hadn't brought it up. And then I walk into the house, and she's sitting there with our friends Mara Wiles and Kevin O'Brien. And as soon as I walk in, Kevin is like, "Hey man, you gotta share your location with your lady, man." And I was like, "What the fuck is this?" It felt like an intervention, and it was like something we've been talking about forever, and I just been
Right.
shutting it down.
Right. Well, let me tell
And
you.
I instinctively said, "No, I don't want anyone knowing
and
where
you-
I am."
I totally get that. Go with your gut in a
Yeah.
way too. But also
No,
Thank
because
you.
I feel like when I was I had a girlfriend that wanted me to share the location, and I was like, fuck that. I like my privacy. I don't want anybody to know where I am and all that stuff. But now I told Caroline, I went, share your location with me. I want to know where she is at all times because I love her. I like looking at the little, I mean, to each his own. Okay, this is just about
no,
me.
keep going.
But I
love it
No,
because you love her.
no,
That's
no,
why you
no,
do it.
no, sorry.
Because you're a great man
Yeah.
who loves.
No, you love each other.
Who
You got
loves your
married,
girlfriend.
and you guys are
Interesting
great.
stuff.
No, it's not about love or anything.
Well-
Keep
I
going.
understand what you're saying. I totally get
But I
it.
wanted you to keep going with what you're saying.
And but I do like looking at where she is and going, oh, my little angel is at the library.
This is nice. I want to look at Casey's location and be like, oh, my little angel is lying to me about leaving the house already.
Oh no, I get it though. I mean,
It's gonna say toilet. I don't even know. I don't know how it works.
Casey,
I'm
every
gonna say I'm 5 minutes away. We're stuck. and
5
it's gonna
minutes
say
late, I'm in
toilet.
traffic and it's toilet.
Diarrhea. It's gonna know everything about my body. I don't.
No,
this
I
was
get
not
that,
a thing
dude.
back. Remember back in the day, you just
yeah,
tie a ribbon around a tree or something, and a lady.
yeah. You go
And you and your bride are together. You never talk. You have 17 kids, and now you need to know my location.
but isn't it kind of nice?
No.
because I don't know if you've ever
I'm
been
always
in,
sneaking around and doing weird shit, and it's not cheating, and it's not anything about her. I just like if I find an alley, I dip in it.
Yeah,
I
get
like
that.
sometimes if there's a porta potty unlocked, I just stand in there because I'm like, no one even knows I'm in here. I look out the little holes. I like
That's
being
crazy.
sneaky.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm
It's
crazy.
disgusting. You know, when we first started dating, he was like late for a date one time. We met up at the movies or something, and he was like, sorry I was late. I was petting a cat. And I go, that's not an excuse.
I think it's an
We need to
excuse.
set a boundary right now. You coaxing a cat from underneath a car is not an excuse to be late.
Oh, you were coaxing the cat?
Yeah, and that's the last time I was honest with her.
You know,
because
so
I was like,
true.
well, I told you the truth and you didn't want to hear it. So
That's
now I'm
so true.
have to make up. The president is in trouble.
I think
not Trump, Biden.
Women do need to be a little bit more
Yes.
careful with the shit they bust our balls about.
Yes.
Because now
I'm
he's not going to
scared.
be honest with
I'm
you.
terrified.
He's not going to tell you he was petting the cat.
I'm always petting cats.
I think that's cute.
Thank you.
You think
Not
it's
to,
cute?
You know, this feels like I'm
that
juggling.
he lies?
you
Yeah.
know?
Who do you
I
like
know.
more, Brendan?
I just I like a good marriage more.
Yeah.
It's good. No, it's fun, and it's just, we've got a rhythm. It's nice. I don't know
Yeah.
how it would be in a marriage with a woman who just accepted everything I do and wasn't mad
No,
at me.
there-
Like, it doesn't feel right.
There needs to be some push, I guess. Like Caroline, you know, she's worried about my health, right? So
Yeah.
she was like, "You gotta be better with your health because I'm eating burgers at 3 a.m. and then
Sure,
smoking
sure.
weed till
Yeah.
I die."
Which is
Sure.
fucking sick.
And
That's
it is sick to live
awesome.
that way, and
Yeah.
I have no problem
It's
with it.
good because if we were together, I would say nothing about it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like you
yeah.
gotta get someone
Honey,
who
that's not
balances
true.
you out.
I eat most of my meals at 4 a.m. I was literally,
but
as
I
I was
don't do
falling
that.
asleep, I had a mouthful of Bunch of Crunch. I was
Careful.
literally, you woke up a little bit. I was like, I should probably sit up. 'Cause I'm going to choke.
But I
It's
don't
4
get-
a.m.
I don't get on you about that. I get on
You
you
want-
about
like,
everything.
Because I do
else.
more fucked up stuff, but
Like
it's going to
what?
trickle down to that.
like smoke weed and stuff.
I got arrested because my license is suspended.
Oh, really? You got arrested? When was this?
A couple weeks ago.
What? Really?
I didn't know it was suspended. I was just trying to park the car.
Well,
They
He
that's
pulled-
knew
like-
it was suspended.
I kind of knew. I
He
had it,
kind of knew.
You were trying to park the car, and what happened?
and there were cops just sitting there on the side of the road. It was like I didn't know what was going on. There was like 3 cop cars. I was like, huh. And I was looping around looking for. This is so my fault. I went by him twice because I'm looking for a spot. It was like 2 a.m. because
Yeah.
sometimes there's spots open then. And the guy, they just kind of like wave me. And I don't know what's going on. I try to go around them, and then they're like, "Hey, we're pulling you over." And I'm like, "Oh, you didn't."
Oh shit!
So they didn't really know why. They didn't give me any reason they were pulling me over. They didn't say, but then they said my license. So they just arrested me. They didn't give me any
put
random
you in
rights. They
handcuffs?
put me in handcuffs. They threw me in a cell with 2 other drunk guys. It was like this big. I was in there for 7 hours. I was crying so hard.
You were crying?
Well, at a certain point, I started crying because I'm not, listen. And the cops are they're like, it's not that bad, man. They're like,
You go,
it's
yes,
like,
it
it's really
is."
not a big. And I was like, I don't care about you guys. My wife is going to be so mad. And they go, oh, okay, all
They
right.
go, okay, yeah. They should have let you out just on that.
Yeah.
They should have been like, oh, God.
God, I
In the
really
mor-
thought they would understand.
In the morning when I walked into the precinct to pick him up, I could feel all of them be like, "Is that her?"
Yeah.
Oh, really?
They knew how
Yeah,
mad. Yeah, it
yeah.
was tough.
So, wait, what was that phone call like?
Well, I didn't want to call her. Here's the thing. They put me in a cell with 2 other passed out guys. And I'm just trying to pretend it's not happening. They're putting all my information in, which I shaved my head the night before. And, I
Yeah.
had hair.
'Cause
I have
they-
hair sometimes.
Yeah.
And he's like, let's see, hair color, bald. And I go, what the fuck? That's not an option, is it? I didn't need that. And then they wait until, I keep thinking, they say it'll be a minute. And finally, it gets to 4 or 5, 6 a.m.
Oh, my
The
God.
the guy that's been passed on the floor the whole time.
It's like Saw.
They're smoking cigarettes in there too. There's a men's and women's little set. It's like Saw. There's a pregnant lady. They're giving her cigarettes.
Oh, my
People
God.
keep saying like, "Can I have a cigarette?" And they're like, right, "Sure, right," like it's a human right or something.
Yeah.
So I asked for my vape, and they said no vaping. I was all right.
Did you get a cigarette?
I didn't. I was like, I don't want to interact with all these. I don't want to. I'll be involved if I start smoking a cigarette.
Right.
So they're like, "When are we getting out of here?" The drunk guy pops up. He goes, 7 a.m. That's when they let us out.
Jesus.
And then he goes, "Where's my breakfast sandwich?" And that was funny,
Did
but
they
I was like,
feed
I don't
you
want to
guys?
laugh at that. No, he was just making a joke
Oh,
because he's
that's
in there all
funny.
the time. And then they waited till 7 where I had to finally call Courtney. I was going to not call her and hopefully I could
Was
get
she
out.
like,
And she was asleep.
how worried were you?
She didn't know anything.
I was
Oh.
asleep. I'm a heavy sleeper.
You didn't wake up and go, where is he?
I woke up and I saw a text that said, "I'm in jail. It's okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Don't worry."
2025, you get multiple texts, I guess.
Well, they
Yeah.
had
I
to.
thought you only
like,
got one phone
Yeah.
call.
the
in
guy's like,
jail.
"What's your wife's phone number?" I'm like, "I don't know." They're like, I'm like, "Why would I don't know anyone's phone number."
Yeah.
So they have to bring your phone, and everyone's fucking around. They're all assholes. They're all flirting with each other to the cops, grossing me out. I really was hoping. I wanted
they
you to
gay
wake up
cops?
and for like 10 minutes, be like, "Where is he?" I don't know, and be like terrified, so that when I called, you were, there was some relief.
Yeah.
But I think I called like right as she was waking up,
She's like,
so she didn't have time to.
oh, okay. I'll
she didn't
come
have time
get
to
you.
like worry about me, and she was just pissed.
Oh my God. Well, at least you have someone to call.
That's
You
how
know
my
what I
life
mean?
goes generally.
Ian
Yeah.
Yeah.
Finance got arrested and he called a tell.
Really?
Yeah, he had to call a
Oh,
tell
that
to be
is-
like, "Hey, I'm not making it to the show tonight."
That
Really?
sucks. That
Yeah.
sucks. That's way worse.
When he was
yeah.
opening for him, yeah.
That's
So it's
tough.
kind of nice. There's kind of a romantic thing about that. Have you been arrested before? Have you been arrested?
I've never been arrested. I've had to I've been involved with the police, never handcuffs. But I was young though.
Right.
You
it's
know, it was
all
like
young
high
shit.
school.
You, get your
know,
parents
it's like
called and they come
yeah,
pick
yeah,
you up.
exactly.
Have you been arrested
exactly.
before?
I got arrested for stealing a wrestling magazine from a gas station. When
You get
I was
arrested for such
16.
stupid
That's
shit.
what I'm
I know,
saying.
and he
Like-
also cried then.
All right. I'm a crier.
I cry too.
I don't know why.
I'm a big crier.
I'm a big crier.
I'm a John crier.
I'm John
Oh.
Cryer as
I'm
well.
John Cryer.
I do look like John
Really?
Cryer.
You
When I
look-
said I
yeah,
shaved my
now-
head and it
now
pissed me
you do,
off.
yeah.
That's honestly why I shaved the beard. I'm like, I'm not fucking John Cryer.
I like this look. This is a good look.
It is, but it's a lot to get used to.
Why?
But
I mean, what is it about your face that makes people like put you in fucking handcuffs?
this is
for
Buddy
stupid
my
shit?
whole life. And no, she
Just
always
a-
says it's not people. I'm just like a big fun ray of light trying to make, and people are like,
Yeah.
oh, I'm gonna fucking hurt
They don't
that
like
guy.
it. They don't like
So
it.
when I was stole the magazine, I got in a little stealing thing, and I would steal wrestling action figures. My way to do it, and I stopped doing it. I started doing it again, but I stopped. Is you just
You're
walk
like
out with
Walter
it in
White.
your hand. I'm white.
You're
That's a big
Walter
part.
White, dude.
Oh, Walter White.
You look
yeah.
like Walter White.
You just
Walter White trash. Come
You're
on,
like,
how you
"Come
doing,
on."
everybody?
Hey,
How we
that's the
doing?
name of the
Is this
episode.
thing on?
anyway, kids, if you're stealing, walk out with it in your hand, and then if anyone stops, you'd be like, "Oh, I forgot."
Yeah.
But they never have stopped me because you're a little confident. They don't.
Yeah.
This is the one time I put it under my coat because my buddy Rob said, "Let's take them."
Yeah.
And immediately the lady's like, "Stop!" And I just I put my hands up and it fell out of my coat.
Of course.
And I was crying so hard. And this gas station was the hub of town, so
Yeah.
everyone was there. It's the only thing. And the cop comes. The cop told the lady, he's like, "I think he feels bad enough," because I was like weeping
Yeah,
loudly, and
yeah.
she's like, "No, these kids come in here and they steal. You need to make an example." So the cop felt bad for me. When he brought me home, they brought me to the station, and my mom thought someone died, and her and the cop were almost like, because I was like, "No," and they're like, "I think he's been through
Yeah.
a lot."
Do you know which
It's barely got in trouble.
what wrestler it was that you were trying to
No,
steal?
this was a magazine. It was a retrospect of the Intercontinental Championship.
Dude, just for a magazine, man, fuck that.
I know, it's
lady.
insane. I had probation. I couldn't see my friends. I had two friends.
You got probation because
my,
of that?
my two friends were with me. I couldn't see them for 6 months, and I was so scared.
Damn.
I remember walking by one of them in the mall.
Yeah.
He's like, Casey. I wouldn't look ahead. I was like,
Yeah.
some people are on me. I can't.
6
They're gonna
months
take
is
me away.
Crazy,
It
bro.
was
My
rough,
buddy
it was rough.
got in trouble with his. He didn't get arrested yet, but he his parents found like weed or something, and they were strict parents, so he
Mm.
couldn't see us for 6 months.
That's
Damn.
sucks.
And yeah, and he like lost all this weight in that time. Like
Oh,
when he
he, like,
finally
turned
saw us,
his
we were
life
like,
around?
"What the fuck?" Yeah,
I-
like your
Wow.
friends must have been like, "Yeah," when you got back, or were they?
Yeah,
like,
and they
just
were, like,
"You
mad
missed
at
so
me."
much, mad at you.
They were kind of abusive, shitty friends, and I also just moved to a new school, so I had
Aw.
no friends at all. I was very isolated.
Damn, what a
It was
hard
brutal,
life you got.
buddy. You're telling me,
And then you got this fucking skis being like, show your location.
yes, share your location.
He said,
I'm
"What
in jail.
please? Oh, me. What the fuck?"
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
said that and I thought
I'm
it would
like,
get a laugh, and you were
yeah.
like,
Yeah,
and I was like, oh, she doesn't know
I
what I'm
said
talking
keep
about.
going,
Her.
keep
I
going.
hate you. Also, I can't believe what a bitch I am wanting a 40-year-old man to not get arrested.
No,
Thank
I'll
you.
tell you what though, sharing your location is a good way to for new kind of intimacy. You'll bond more, and it'll feel
Thank
good.
you.
We're bonded enough. We've been together 10 years. We're married. We don't need it.
I got
We're
caught
not
at
Gen
Six
Z.
Flags for stealing. And
Really?
I got
A
banned
roller
for a
coaster?
year.
I
Yeah, I
did.
stole a whole roller coaster. Like my inside my shirt's going.
Bring up.
I stole like a bracelet or something, and
Oh
they were,
my
and I
God.
literally I was stealing a bunch of shit, and I ran over to my friends. I stole another thing, and I ran to them, and I went, "I am robbing this place blind."
my God.
I literally said that, and then tap 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 on my shoulder. Come with me, and I was like,
Oh,
"Fuck!"
no, that
Yeah.
sucks. See, I had big fat tits and I was pretty, and so I got away with a
Interesting.
lot
That'll
of
help.
stealing.
Really?
That'll
Because you
help.
could just put
Yeah.
it in your big fat tits.
Well, no, and I think that
You
I was
just
just
show 'em to
like,
people.
I was just
Yeah.
like, what?
oh, you just show them to people.
She gets out of
No.
tickets. They're like, come on
I
up
did
here.
get out.
Do
I got
you?
out a ticket when I was in high school because the cop was like flirting with me.
What? How old was the cop?
Oh, old man, disgusting.
So what happened?
They dated
he
for
got
fear.
No, I got pulled over, and he's like, "Do you know speed limit, and I was like, I
Whoa.
didn't see it. Isn't that disgusting?
Damn.
But
It
I
is.
was fucking hot. I was getting tanned up.
I
Not
was,
spray tans, real tans. I was
Whoa.
hot.
And where are you from?
Virginia,
Virginia.
She gets
Virginia.
she
Where in
won't admit-
Virginia?
Fairfax.
Yeah.
I'm from like
Sorry.
DC.
Oh, nice. And where are you from?
I was born in Vermont. Grew up mostly in upstate New York. Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, when I was in high school, a cop got really upset because I was smoking a blunt with my buddies in the car. And she came over and she tried to really flex her shit. And I was like, bitch. Like, I was like, you're not doing, like, I started talking back because I'm a white and upper middle class.
Hey, bitch.
So who gives a fuck? And then my friends were like, stop. I scared my friends so much. And it made me feel so bad because they were like, Brennan, just shut up. And I'm like, this bitch ain't gonna do shit. I was like, you ever been arrested before? Me neither.
Did she arrest you?
No, she just
You
was
allowed
like,
to talk shit to cops? Damn.
no,
I'm
no.
always
and-
so
no,
reverent.
it was pretty ballsy in Nassau community, in Nassau community too. I don't even need to say community in Nassau
Yeah.
County.
Nassau
know.
County.
It's pretty ballsy to talk to the cops that way because they all have a fucking complex.
I was like, aren't
every-
they all
oh,
assholes?
They're all
Yeah,
assholes.
yeah,
They all
yeah.
have a complex. So she was giving me shit, and I was like, "Fuck you." I was like, "What are you gonna do?"
Oh my
Because
god.
I really knew we weren't getting caught with anything. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe it smelt like weed,
Yeah.
but we didn't have any weed on us.
There you
So
go.
it's like you're not getting me for distribution.
Yeah.
They can
Yeah.
find a reason, all right?
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Every
yeah.
cop's a small place. The same cop arrested me, my dad, my brother on different
What?
occasions. Just because
Yeah.
they're fucking.
What'd your brother get arrested for?
He was drunk and ripping up people's yards, like fucking Link and Zelda. He was like ripping bushes at it.
Just ripping the
listen,
grass
he
out.
was
What?
legitimate. You know, that was my dad. I remember the cop followed us in the Walmart parking lot, and my dad had a bowl, and he put it under. He tried to hide under his seat,
Yeah.
but then his window didn't roll down, so I had to open the door, and the bowl just fell out.
Ooh.
And he goes, "Boys, you go inside." And he just deal. And then me and my buddies were taking a bunch of old bowling balls from the bowling alley to smash. And we each had like 4 down the street. And
Oh my
And
God.
we made fun. And they were like, "Is this not enough bowling balls?" And they're like frisking us. And then they brought us back to the bowling alley. And they said they could take them. It's fine. They were so pissed.
but
yeah, they've
it's a
all
nice
got-
bowling alley.
They've all
They
got
go,
complexes.
look, you know, maybe the boys want to learn how to hit the pins.
Had to smash stuff. It's fine with
Wow.
me. Yeah,
So
cops.
fucking white
Oh my
trash.
god. And okay, what were you gonna ask?
No, I was gonna ask because so you grew up like kind of city-ish.
No, I grew up
Suburban.
in suburbia, in Long
Suburbia.
Island.
Okay.
Syosset, which is pretty wealthy.
Okay.
Sounds like a back problem.
It's like I'm a
my
Syosset.
Syosset's killing me.
Mm.
Yeah, I grew up in the same high school as Judd Apatow,
Oh.
Natalie Portman, and I mean, it wasn't like
Can we tell
they
you
both
our
went there.
Natalie
Tell the story.
Portman story?
Yes,
Can we? Are we
please.
allowed to tell it? I think.
We won't say who it is.
Okay, we have a friend who went to college with Natalie
Harvard.
Portman.
Oh,
Why don't you
Harvard.
say college.
Okay,
She
sorry.
did go to
Excuse me.
Harvard. Yeah,
Excuse
yeah,
me. Okay.
I thought she went to Fairfield.
Yeah. So she went there after Star Wars, right?
Yeah, whoa.
Yeah, she went. She
Oh, I
went
remember
back.
that,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. She was like, "I'm going to college." It's
Yeah,
like,
right,
okay, bitch,
okay,
you're
go
a
be the
little
star in
millionaire.
college,
Okay,
yeah.
fine. So she went. So they went, and like obviously she was in like theater and stuff. And we have a friend who like makes stuff with us, and they all went like the theater group like went out to eat, and she was like, "Oh, I'll pay for this." And they were like, "Oh, that's so nice, Natalie." And then she's like, "But you guys can pay me back." And then they were like, "Okay,
Oh
sure."
my
Isn't that
God.
crazy? Okay.
That is crazy.
And so then
the rich
he,
stay rich.
Yeah, exactly. So he had this is like, early 2000s. So he wrote her a check and he went to take it to her and he realized he's a little nerdy, our friend, and he realized he had Star Wars checks and it had Natalie Portman's
As Queen
fucking-
Amidala?
As Queen Amidala.
It was his bad night, but he had to give it to her.
I would have been
on
like,
the
I got this check just for you.
God, that
Because-
should be
because
humiliating
you're
for
making
her.
me
I
pay.
think. Yeah.
Exactly.
Because
And
you're
it was,
making me pay
it was
for
probably
this.
like $19 and he had to give it to her with
What
her
a
fucking
son
of a
face
bitch.
on the fucking
I had the
check.
same
son of a
situation
bitch.
with Abraham Lincoln once.
You
I
had
had
Abraham Lincoln?
$5. I said, I can't give this to him. Just a joke.
Good one.
Just a joke.
Have you ever met a celebrity or anything like
Abraham
that? Like,
Lincoln? No.
like a real celebrity, not like a comedian or anything?
Courtney has, right?
Hmm. Have
Did you
I?
meet?
Wait,
Who?
we've met celebrity? I don't know. We're always around celebrities. You're kind of a celebrity, right?
You're a celebrity.
a lot of followers?
Yeah.
No. I'm a I got a lot of followers.
Comedies,
That's hilarious.
Like wrestlers. I mean, no like
Yeah.
big time people.
Were anybody that you were like
Hmm.
shy around? Like, is there anybody that like?
I remember Finn Balor's a wrestler. Nobody really. I don't know if you know who that is, but
No.
we were in Williamsburg. Then I realized there's a few rows up. And as he was leaving, I just followed him for like 3 blocks. And I was like, what am I doing? What's my plan if I catch up to him? So I just stopped and I just went home.
Yeah, dude, imagine if he just heard your footsteps behind you and he like fucking
and beat my ass. He's a muscular dude.
Yeah, one time me and Ian were walking, and Ian was going through this big breakup that was like really upsetting him. Like he was crying and all that stuff. And we're just walking, and he's like, I don't know what to do, man. I miss her. Da, 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 da. And then that dude, David Harbour. Do you know who I'm talking about?
He's having a moment right now.
I know, buddy. Lily Allen.
She's
Louise,
that
her
guy.
name is. And he walked by us, and it was we just I'm like going like, yeah, man, you know, it's gonna be okay. And he's like, I don't know. And he walked by us, and we were both like, whoa, is that the fucking guy? Like we just snapped into like not caring about what we were talking about at all.
Great.
He is having a moment.
Yeah.
Caroline's getting big into that album, which is bad for me.
Sure.
Because
Yeah,
she's always like, Pussy Palace. Didn't know. I thought it was a dojo. Have you heard this album?
I haven't. I like Lily. I don't know why I haven't listened to it yet, but I've read all about it and I like her.
I've read it. I got to be honest. I don't like that type of music. Like
What's
I don't
that?
like the way
revenge music.
No.
Like,
just like
it's
poppy,
like twee indie
yeah,
rock pop,
the indie
right?
poppy rocky.
Early
yeah,
out
I
stuff.
don't. it sounds a little too poppy to me. I'm like, she was showing me songs, and I was like, I don't like the way it sounds, but I do like the like.
I love the gossip.
I like the tea that comes with it.
I love the tea.
I'm like, whoa, this is really. She's not subtle in
at
her
all.
lyrics
She's
at
like,
all.
there's a bunch of dildos, you fucking freak.
Yeah,
and I
she was like dildos and
you
lubes.
stop.
Didn't know you were a fucking freak.
That's why I never
You're like,
date a musician.
ooh.
I don't think. What if he like that's
Yeah.
he doesn't
Well,
get to
I
have a
would-
comeback.
I'm
He's
a
like,
comedian.
hey, you were
Yeah.
mean too.
Yeah, but no matter. I know.
You also had issues,
Dude, if he came out with a
Jesus
fucking
Christ.
rap album,
I can't.
he's like, Lily,
You got to reach out.
I know.
You go, hey, I passed you in the street. I can help you write a sick
Yes. I go, yeah, that would be great.
Storm in the harbor.
I
Call it
can't
that.
wait to record. I don't know if I'm gonna do because the song that I wrote about my ex is so fucking flagrant that I'm like, I can't put this out.
You are, and you keep saying it's about your ex, so it seems like you're removing the mystery from it.
Yes. Well, there is not going to be any mystery for it. I might as well just say her fucking name in it. I'm kind of avoided that. I'm not going to. But...
Haley Bieber.
Oh yeah. So I don't know, but I'm so ready to record a diss track. You know what I mean?
How long you been rapping?
Get on my Tupac shit. A couple years.
Oh yeah.
I'm okay. I mean, I think I'm okay.
It's like genuine. You're not trying to make it comedic at all. Just
No.
genuine.
I mean, some of it's when I put it on Instagram because I'm like sometimes I'll post on Instagram of I've done songs about like shitting my pants and cumming my pants, and pissing on my own balls.
Sure.
Yeah,
But
sure,
everything
sure.
else is very kind of serious, and I try to be like funny in it. But I'm not doing anything with it. To me, it's like I always say, it's kind of like. I feel like a serial killer. Like sometimes I just get the urge to write a rap song.
Yeah.
And I just want to do it and record it. And then,
Serial
like, send
killer
it to all
murder
my friends and
material.
all that stuff.
What's that? Eminem
Serial killer murder material
on a cereal
cereal
box
box
on top of your stereo, right?
On
Come
top
on.
of your socks, I got a fox
You
in a
got it.
box.
You got it.
Green eggs and ham.
That's
Yeah.
my fucking
Slam.
song.
Wow, yeah.
I
Courtney
love
is a
Eminem.
big Eminem fan.
Yes.
I
You know,
shouldn't-
I've dated multiple white rappers, and all
Um,
of them are very unsuccessful.
Yeah, well,
but
that's
I
how
love
it goes.
Huge cocks, though.
them. Huge
Well,
cocks.
I'm the complete opposite. People like some of my music, and I have a small, tiny.
Well,
penis.
that's
Good for
what
you.
I feel like
Good for
Little
you.
Dicky opened an avenue for it.
Yeah, there
but
you
I'm
go.
like Dickie's like funny and stuff like that.
Mhm.
Like
But he's
I'm
good, too,
literally
right?
like
Yeah.
I'm like just not even trying to be funny.
I respect that.
I
I
compare it to
respect
serial
that.
killing, but I also compare it to like when people are like my manager is kind of like, we should do something with that. Like,
yeah.
it'd be fun to do shows and shit like that. But he was like, we should do something. And I kind of do want to put out an album, but to me, it's almost like making a spaghetti and noodle like frame for your parents. Like they're not
Yeah.
gonna. There's not. It's like you're making something that is in no way sellable.
But still, it's like I don't know. It's part of it's part of the Brendan Sagalow universe.
Yeah,
you know? It's
yeah,
kinda nice.
it is kind of,
Kinda
and
nice.
I made a song and I left a verse open for that dude Crackamico and I sent it over to him. So
Hell
hopefully
yeah.
he'll put something on it and send
Hell
it back,
fucking
which
yeah.
would be cool.
I commend that. That's what the hard part about comedy is like. It feels like art sometimes, but it's like we're just we can only get one reaction out of people. That's what's kind of
Exactly.
fucked up.
Exactly.
And shows when you get to talk more, and it's not like it's like, wow, this is so freeing.
Yes.
Not to be panicking to
Yeah.
need a sound.
Yeah.
Yes. Well, it's
Yeah.
like
So it's nice to do something else.
Yeah.
it's like you can write jokes about the trauma in your life and
Yeah.
it's therapeutic and all that
Yeah.
stuff, but it still needs to get laughs.
Yeah.
But when you're writing like a song about something therapeutic in your life, it's like you can be like, I fucking hate you. I hope you die, bitch. You know what I mean? And there's no therapy like
Yeah.
that.
Okay, I think we got a sneak
You got a
preview
little
of the
sneak
diss
preview.
track.
That's the title. I hate you.
Yeah.
Parentheses, I hope you die,
I wrote
bitch.
two. I
Oh,
wrote two. It's
wow.
funny in my thing. It's called it's like ex-girlfriend diss number 2. I was like,
We'll work on the
you know
title.
what
We'll
I-
work on the
We'll
title.
work on
I have an
it.
idea for the title, but
Yeah.
I did Courtney's show last night. It was
He
Oh,
really
fucking
yeah.
fun.
killed,
I
dude.
kind of made it
Killed.
uncomfortable for a second, though.
No, I loved
Why?
it.
I heard somebody in the audience went, Jesus. and I was just like, what did I say? I went, imagine if you conjured Jesus.
Jesus.
And he was like, what? What's going on?
I was in Gaza, but if you need me here,
Yeah. I
fine.
was like, I was
Fine,
in Gaza. I was like, I was trying to help people out there, but he said a thing you don't think is good. Like it was a woke joke too. If you're really listening,
Yeah,
it was a woke
yeah.
joke.
People don't listen a lot.
They
and
don't.
Jesus sets me off that you say that.
They hear
I'm
trigger
like,
words.
Jesus should be reserved for like a real fucked up situation.
Yeah.
I'll just say something like, I tripped over a bottle in the street. It's like, Jesus. And I'm like, God, I thought it would be fun. Not like, get your fucking shit
Okay,
together.
here's the
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
Jesus.
Casey said, okay, here we go. This is a great topic.
Thank you.
Casey said, "We'll come in the house. I'll be watching something or doing something, writing emails, whatever. Casey will come in the house and I'll have pause or I'll stop what I'm doing, and he'll tell me the most pointless shit you've ever heard in your fucking
You know,
life.
talking
what?
talking with your loved one.
I tripped over the crack in the sidewalk, and then I go, okay. And then he goes, well, sorry, I wanted to say something to my wife.
You know?
I
And so
say that
then
as a bit, but I don't know if the story's boring until I say it.
And
you
so
know?
then
You
I try
know.
to have a more excited, response. And then I go, Jesus. And he goes, well, don't
Well,
That's not
say
how
yeah,
she
you
says-
Jesus.
That's not how she says
You
it.
can't
isn't it?
police the reaction, although,
I know, yeah.
Mhm.
and I'm trying to even the
Yeah, this is
my
nice. You're like our
opinions
therapist.
here because yeah, I know, right? You can't whatever reaction you get. But I will say this, you gotta be more excited about anything.
You gotta
know
be
what I mean?
excited.
If he goes,
We've
I
been-
tripped
you know
over
how
the
long
thing.
we've been
Even-
together?
I know, but you
She'll
still
say,
gotta
like,
fake
oh,
it.
She'll
my
say like,
God.
Dronifer's pregnant or some great
Dronifer.
some woman I've never heard, and I go, oh wow,
Yeah.
you met her at that Thanksgiving party.
Yeah.
She was in line for the bathroom.
Well, that is big news.
And she shows me a baby.
That is big
It's
news.
just a lump of skin. I'll go, oh wow.
If
a
Caroline-
lump of skin from people I don't know.
If Caroline was like, I tripped on the sidewalk for a second and almost fell down, I would go, whoa.
Yeah,
What? Really?
it's
Crazy.
accepting. It's called being
All right,
accepting.
can we clip this and revisit it in like 4 years? Please.
I know, yeah,
Okay,
you're
right?
You're so
'Cause
right.
'cause
Every
it's
time
like-
I have an opinion about some sort of relationship, I'm
Yeah.
always like a year in, and
Yeah.
I'm like, you guys really got to do better. That always happens. I'm always
'Cause
like,
I
wow.
love you so much. Look at my
Yeah.
baby. We're doing this life together. It's
Yeah.
beautiful.
Is that
But
crazy?
Jesus fucking Christ.
Do you guys want children?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Let's
you
not talk
trying?
about it. Yeah, my cum doesn't work, and it's not coming out.
Nobody's cum works.
Yeah, the cum doesn't
Yeah.
work
Doesn't
anymore.
come
We're
out?
figuring it out. I started taking
that's a whole
I started
thing.
taking antidepressants, so I couldn't come. That's
But
a big
then-
part of it.
then it came out, and then
I
it
don't think it's
wasn't
good.
working.
It is
So
expired.
we gotta get it. We gotta get it tested.
Everybody's
get
doing that
electrified.
shit. Everybody's doing like IVF and all
Yeah,
that shit.
yeah.
I'm doing a Frankenstein thing. I'm trying to hook my cum up to some
Oh my-
electrodes. I'm waiting for a good lightning
It's
strike.
alive. Yeah.
It just starts bubbling. There,
Yeah.
that's our
Next
boy.
time there's a thunderstorm,
I'll
we'll
be
get
thinking about your
pregnant.
balls.
We'll
Thunder.
get
Yeah.
I
pregnant.
just need thunder.
Yeah, all my homies are on IVF.
Yeah.
But everybody's doing
Does your
it.
girlfriend still laugh at your jokes?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's when it gets serious. Is when she stops.
Yeah, I know.
Because-
well, there's some. I can tell
God.
sometimes when she's faking it,
It's-
and I'm like,
Yeah.
I'll just take it.
I heard
whatever.
a couple on a
Take a
date on the
picture.
street, and the guy's like, "Oh, I didn't know this was it." And she goes, and I want to be like, Jesus fucking
Yeah, that
Christ.
sucks.
You can't tell that's fake, sir.
That
But
sucks.
she doesn't laugh at anything anymore. And
That
I'm
is not
delivering
true
gold.
Sure
at
she
all.
laughs. I'm
That's
sure
not
she
true at all.
laughs.
I laugh when it's genuinely funny.
Remember? All right, so we're in a hotel,
And how often
right?
does that happen?
Not
yeah.
often.
Okay.
We're in a hotel,
Okay.
and I'm watching The Hunt for Red October. Have you seen this movie?
No.
So I'd never seen it either. And Sean Connery is playing a Russian submarine captain.
Okay.
And he's not doing any accent.
Any accent
He's
at all.
doing
Hilarious.
Scottish. He's going, it's just, I'm like, what the hell's going on here? This is wild.
Okay.
And then she comes out of the bathroom. She's like, can you get in the shower, please? We got to hurry. I don't want to be Russian. And I said, Sean Connery doesn't want to be Russian either. He's
That's
making it work.
great. Now that's great.
Nothing. And I was
that
like,
got nothing.
all day I was like, that's a once in a lifetime joke.
That got
There's
nothing.
no other situation
That would have been applauded.
where I could
in
have
my
said
house.
that.
That would have been applauded.
It would have
in my
made any
house.
sense.
Okay, to be fair, I did laugh at you getting upset that I
Yes.
Which is
didn't laugh.
good. Yeah, that's a good save. I'm the king of saves.
Yeah.
Sometimes the saves are funnier.
I think she
but
enjoys.
that is crazy to not laugh
Yeah.
at that. With how quick it was.
I know. I was
You
impressed.
know?
I couldn't believe I got all the words out in a
Also,
row.
if
Yes.
you're with the
That's my whole
comedian,
act. I go, I can't believe I
can
got
you
all
believe
those
I'm
words.
talking?
Yeah, can you believe I got all those words out?
but when you're a comedian, you can be like, that was very good. And that also is
That's
just,
true.
it's good.
That's true.
It's good.
That's true.
All right.
Sometimes a
You didn't do that.
comedian will know
Yes,
and
I
go
did.
You
and
didn't
go,
do
that was good.
That was really good.
Yeah, just going, that's hilarious. Is a comedian laughing?
When you did that Titanic joke last night, such a good joke. I turned to Tom. I go, this is excellent joke.
Yeah,
Mm.
thank you very much.
It is an excellent joke.
There
It's
you
about
go.
a couple. There was a couple
couple on the
fighting on the
Titanic,
Titanic
yes.
as it was going down.
Really?
Yeah.
I think the boat's sinking. Then why is the fucking band still playing?
Yeah,
Come on,
that's
that's
funny.
a
Thank
great,
you very much.
excellent joke.
Everybody's
funny bit.
favorite
It's
bit.
so good.
That's a good bit.
Because I would. That's
Yeah.
us. That is us.
I'd be Billy Zane and I'd be pushing everyone out of the lifeboats.
Yeah, going, you are
I'm
my
big. I need to
wife.
stretch my legs. They get
Wait.
sore.
You're my
We-
wife to be.
I'm just like,
we
get the fuck.
we got really, really stoned. Remember when the first Joker came out,
Yes.
and there was a shooting at the theater. Remember that?
Oh right. What's his name?
In Aurora.
yeah, in
Aurora.
Aurora.
Yeah, I saw. I was in Denver recently.
Oh.
Passed by that mall.
Yeesh.
And I went, ooh, neat.
Oh, cool.
Took a little picture.
Landmark.
You just show
Okay,
everyone,
we got
"It's a
really high and went and saw it, and there was
Whoa.
it was at Williamsburg Theater, and they had clearly just gotten new seats delivered. So we walk in the theater, red eyes, and there's just a whole like rows and rows of empty boxes, and like that shooting had just happened, and we
Yeah.
were like, "What the fuck?"
We
And
also
so we
tried
were
to sneak beers in and they
yeah, we
caught
tried to
us. So
sneak
that was-
beers in, and they
the vibe
caught
was
us.
off.
So we were like paranoid, and the
Wow.
vibe was off. And we went, and we were like in the front, So we were like,
Yeah.
we were just off. And Casey said the whole entire movie, he was sitting there like, if a shooting happens, don't push Courtney out
Like,
of the way.
I couldn't
He was
there
like,
is
focus
that
on the
thought.
movie. I was like, someone could pop out of that box. And my instinct
Yeah.
just be like, fuck.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
I'd be like,
That is.
He was
that
like,
thought.
Courtney's family will never forgive
I,
you.
Yes,
didn't, I don't know what
exactly.
happened in the movie. I had
Exactly.
to stay. I'd be like, all right, you got to get in front of her.
I've
That's
had
it.
so many thoughts of like, remember to not think of yourself first if something
It's
happens.
instinct, you know?
You have to jump in front of the bullet or
Yeah.
whatever. You
I
have to
would
get on
run.
top of her.
Yeah.
I know, and just be a paraplegic for the rest of your life while she doesn't laugh at your jokes.
I know.
She goes, well, at least I know where you are all the time
remember
now.
the Russian thing.
In that chair.
Remember
Yeah, you go.
when Sean done
At
it?
least I know where your location is because I pushed you there.
Yeah, oh my God. You unplug my voice box. Honey,
Honey,
I was at the
store. She goes,
Mm.
"That's all fucked up."
That would be fucked up.
Well, every time I'm in a movie theater, there's a part of me that's thinking, if someone were to come in here with a gun, where are they aiming first? Down
Mm.
below?
Up top. Good, yeah.
So I'm going, I think it would be up
Mm,
top, but I don't want to
yeah.
sit down below because those seats suck
Oh, the
ass.
seats suck ass.
I-
Just shoot me.
Yeah, I'd
I don't
rather
give a
just
fuck.
shoot me.
Just shoot
Yeah,
me. I
shoot
don't
my
give a
neck.
fuck.
Maybe you'll chiropractic.
Yeah,
into,
exactly.
you
I'm
know.
already
I sit in the
sore.
handicap seats that are like right in the row,
Those
and I put
rule.
my whole body. They would fucking riddle
Yeah,
me.
and I'll get up for someone who's handicapped.
I
If
will
someone comes
not.
and they're like, "That's my seat," I'll go.
Has that happened? It's never
Never,
happened.
not
No.
once.
Not one time.
Not one time.
Yeah, isn't that sad? We got to think about that.
Mhm.
Handicap people?
You ever see that Katy Perry thing where she's in she's like obviously she's a judge on American Idol, and this kid who was singing was in a school shooting, and she's like, "Our country has failed us,"
No,
and he
boy.
goes, "Facts."
Facts. Oh,
Just
I've
facts.
seen it.
Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
God.
That dumb
Yeah.
bitch. I
She's
really,
crazy.
she's crazy. Okay, this is my thing about Katy Perry because I love pop. I know what I said about Lily Allen, but I don't like. I like pop. I like Lady Gaga and
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like the indie girls. I like that.
Yeah.
And I hate Katy Perry, but I love how fucking kooky she is. You know what I mean? Because I feel like now pop stars have to be like, I'm just like you. And Katy Perry's like a little fucking, you can like
Yeah.
kind of see the crazy.
Yeah.
And I appreciate
When
that.
she was dancing with the Migos,
oh
and
my
you can see her, being
No, she's
fucking
so-
weird, and you're like, brother, yo, brother, gross.
Yeah, okay,
brother.
I feel bad. She is because I see her and the gays and how they treat these pop
Me?
stars. Well, you
Yeah.
either love them so much that nothing they do is wrong,
Yeah.
and Katy Perry is the opposite, where and it is kind of
J
just
Lo's like that.
like
right now,
anything
too,
she
yeah.
does, everyone's
Yeah.
like, "You dumb bitch,"
Yeah.
because she
but-
is trying. She's clearly trying to do whatever is going to be cool, and she's wrong
Yeah.
every
Yeah,
time.
but-
Yeah.
So it's
Sydney
like
Sweeney's
it is
getting
embarrassing.
the you're a dumb bitch treatment
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
It's tough having big
yeah.
titties. You know what? People
Tell
will
me
tear
about
you
it.
down.
They
Tell
do
me
try to
about
tear
it.
you down, like
Don't look at him. I saw you
Sorry.
glance down.
Sorry.
So
She went like this. I mean,
I
you didn't
know.
go like
She does it all the time.
That,
Are both
honestly, it's
cameras
like it's
on?
just my eyes. They're trained to do that.
I get it.
But anyway, I Sydney Sweeney's getting the treatment. I feel bad for her.
Yeah.
She made that ad. Do you want to talk?
No, I can't say where I
Oh,
work.
she can't talk
Oh,
about it.
okay. Can't say where you work.
She works
But
at the
it
Nazi factory.
Just remember, just know it rhymes with bee-buys. I don't even know. Was that the jeans?
No.
Was that the
It
jeans?
But we'll
was-
say
it
it's
was-
bee-buys.
Yeah,
Let's
but
say
we'll
it's
say
bee-buys.
that.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm trying to have no kings, no masters, no gods.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? No,
Yeah.
no,
Don't. What does that mean?
I'm just not trying to have any heroes. You know what I mean?
You can't have heroes.
But what
That's-
about
no.
Eminem?
No. He's done bad. He's a bad guy.
He honestly, okay, give me a few seconds.
He's better
here.
than you think, but he's probably done something.
No, he's a good dude,
All right.
but when he was young,
Mhm.
I think he was not that good of a guy.
Oh, really?
He's
Yeah,
beating
yeah.
his wife and shit. I mean, they're
Yeah.
fighting each other, whatever.
Yeah.
But also the shit he did with Mariah Carey, like,
Dude,
you
come
know,
on. And I love Mariah. but-
Dude,
and I love
there's
Eminem.
did you hear the story of they were on the road once and he busted into his friend's hotel with a ski mask on and a gun and shot at the walls. And just went
Jesus.
boom, 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 and then left. And they didn't know who it was. And the cops were all there and all that. And the guys were like, yeah, it was fucking crazy last night. Some guy just busted into our hotel room and just shot the fucking walls and shit. And Eminem just started laughing because he was like, yeah, it was me.
Oh,
He like
Oh
just
my
started
God.
shooting at the
fucking
wall of the
God.
hotel. Yeah.
this is when he was fucked up.
he
before
was
he was
nuts.
sober. Yeah,
he was
yeah,
nuts
yeah.
before sober. He was also just like I think he I think he was kind of a bad guy in some way.
Yeah.
Like the shit with
tortured man.
Yeah, with the shit
Yeah.
with he was a tortured man,
I'm
which
tortured.
is why we
I'm not
love him.
shooting anybody.
Because you don't have a gun. You can't
Are
afford
you
a gun.
either.
tortured? Are you a tortured man?
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Are you tortured?
Yeah. Why
say
would
I'm
we do
tortured, too.
comedy? Why
Nicole,
would we? Come
you
on.
tortured?
Yep,
Yeah, we're all
thumbs
tortured
up,
here.
thumbs
yeah.
up.
Yeah, life
Thumbs
is-
up from Nicole about
Mhm.
being
Sucks.
Yeah.
Life is
being
hard.
tortured. Life is so hard.
It is fucking hard. Everybody's tortured.
don't even do
everybody's
anything.
tortured. We
well,
all
that's
get that.
I love Beyonce. That's my idol. That's my
That's
god.
your
That's
Eminem.
my. That's
She loves
my
Eminem
queen.
too. But
I love Eminem, but Beyonce is like that's
Yeah.
my queen, and I know she's bad too.
yeah.
She fucking sat at a fucking dinner with Ivanka Trump's fucking dumbass recently.
Okay.
After, like, fuck you, bitch.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
I mean, this is a MAGA podcast. But,
Oh,
no, I'm just
fuck.
kidding. Just
Fuck.
kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. I panicked.
She hates it because
I
she's a
panicked for
woman. It's
some
nothing to do with
No, it
MAGA.
doesn't
She
do.
just hates it
I
'cause she's a
love
woman.
Trump. No, but like she talks out of both sides of her mouth because she's a fucking billionaire, and she just squeezes
Yeah.
all the money out of us that she fucking can. Even
Right.
and she's like, vote for Kamala, but also give me every cent you have, even though I
Right.
know you're going through the hardest time,
She does
financial
it.
time,
Yeah,
and
she
I
does
do.
it.
And but I know I'm not supposed to idolize her, but I'm also like, she deserves my money. I love
I
her.
know.
It's hard.
I
We've
know.
got a podcast not to promote it. It's called
No,
I Love You, but your
promote it.
music sucks.
Yeah.
Because she hates my music, so we just bring artists we like.
Okay.
Uh,
It's called I Love You, but Your Music Sucks.
Yes.
Great.
like we did,
I wanted
like
to
Little
get a
John versus Dr.
clean
John, stuff like that.
Oh,
you know?
okay.
Mm.
But the motto of the podcast is you can't stand a man
Mhm.
because there's so many men. I've realized like there's no men we can look up to. There's so many. You know,
I mean,
I love
I-
wrestling and
Yeah.
and classic rock. You know how many T-shirts I've had to throw out, like, and then
Yeah.
I've retrieved some because, like, all right, that's not as bad as,
I
as
know.
this guy.
I
So
know.
it's like every man I've ever, liked or look up to has done horrific things.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you can't really.
It's just hard to. It's like we just shouldn't be looking up to
You
anybody.
can't look up to
I
anybody.
mean, and it's like there are people to look up to, but they're all fucking nerds. Like, who wants to look
Yeah.
up to like a good politician, like a politician that's not like corrupt or
I
anything?
would. I
Or,
like Bernie.
What am I gonna
but
wear? A
he's,
fucking
you know,
Bernie Sanders T-shirt?
I
Like,
would.
Bernie
No.
Sanders tattooed on me.
It's embarrassing.
Also,
Politicians
Bernie,
suck.
Yeah, they're so
Bernie,
nerds.
like I think even him, like even if he was, like he's probably done something fucked up
I
or
like when he-
something you
Yeah,
disagree
I
with.
bet he was
or-
like,
Yeah.
he was like, don't believe her.
Don't believe it.
Don't believe her.
I didn't do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I love.
He goes, I said the N-word once.
It
on
was
a Mad
funny.
TV sketch.
A guy said I could.
Yeah.
I was retelling a joke.
They gave me I said the AH. That's okay.
I feel like if Bruce Springsteen's the one guy. If I found out he was like a horrible rapist, I would be really devastated. I don't know why. He's the one
The
guy I
boss?
like. He's the one guy I like. Who seems like he's genuinely a decent person, and I've been tricked a lot of times.
Yeah.
That's the one guy-
Raped in the USA. Are you gonna see that movie?
I saw it and I didn't like it.
You didn't
Yeah.
like it, Jeremy Allen White.
I don't. I see. I'm over him. Here's the thing.
Yeah, hit me.
Stop fucking brooding. Do something else. All he does is
Yeah, he's a brooder.
and fucking he played Carrie
He's
Von
got
Erich.
sexy blue eyes.
He played Carrie Von Erich in the Iron Claw, right?
Oh, don't
You
Great
know I'm a
movie.
wrestling
Great
fan.
movie.
Listen,
You didn't like the movie.
I liked the movie, but the one defining characteristic of Carrie, the Texas Tornado, was that he was big. Like he barely talked. He was dumb as a rock.
Yeah.
Like he was just big and he was beautiful, so that's why he was the star. And like
Yeah.
that's all you need. And they got this little like you
I
didn't have to
know.
act that much.
they
Just-
did kind of
couldn't
sell. I
take
mean,
it.
I didn't know anything about wrestling, so
And there's a
I'm
brother
gonna
they
take your
cut out
word
who
for it.
killed himself too.
I
There's
know
so
they
many.
mixed two brothers together, right? And
It's
just
just
was like, it's
wild.
this little one.
It's this one because
Yeah.
they all killed themselves.
Sad movie though. I'm like, I kind of want to watch it with Caroline and be like, oh, we should watch this. This is a good movie. But I'm like, it's gonna be a bummer of
Yeah.
a time.
We
good.
because my family goes to the movies on Christmas, and
Are you Jewish?
no.
Oh.
But thanks for asking.
Okay.
No, we just we don't have kids,
Oh,
and
yeah,
my
yeah.
nieces are like grown up,
Oh,
so we go
okay.
to the movies. And he chose the movie that year,
And it was
fucking Iron
the
Claw,
Iron Claw
and
on
we all
Christmas?
we left the movie like, God damn, Casey.
Yeah, yeah, like,
We were
Let
sorry.
me
what the
choose
fuck?
that. You guys
Yeah.
were
Sorry,
like,
y'all.
all right, we could see this. Can I be like, all right, that sounds good.
Yeah, yeah. You guys were at the movie theater and you're like, let's see Iron Claw. It's good
and then
about
you
the...
and your sister are like, Casey, why'd you make us do that? And then your dad's like,
Hilarious.
God damn.
God damn, that's
They
depressing as
made me
hell.
walk home. But the Bruce biopic, here's the thing, is the biopics are hard after Walk Hard because it really,
It just
Nailed it, and it's so
nailed it on
funny.
its head.
and they're so formulaic. But the best part of a biopic is like when they're getting, they hear their song on the radio.
Yeah.
Or someone's like, oh, we're all done here today. And then they hear him sing. They're like, oh. But this wasn't that. They took his career when he was already successful. He's making Nebraska, which is a great album, but not his least fun album.
Yeah.
So it's like, he doesn't have a hard enough life. The man, I love the man.
Yeah.
He's had a pretty fine.
I never
okay
thought
life.
Bruce Springsteen had a hard life.
He has depression, and like that's it. It's not interesting.
Oh, well,
enough.
then make
Who
a fucking
doesn't?
movie
Who
about me.
doesn't?
drugs.
Yeah,
exactly.
exactly.
Do
I'd love
drugs.
the Sagdaddy biopic.
Sagdaddy.
Just
with
him in bed.
Peyton Ruddy as Sagdaddy. You know who that is?
No,
Samantha's
Samantha's brother.
Just a big guy.
Big guy.
Yeah, dude. My theory is let's stop making biopics on people who aren't dead yet because it's so
Yes.
self
Yes.
aggrandizing.
And can we say after Walk Hard, Dewey Cox Walk Hard? Have you
Yeah.
seen it?
yes, of
After
course.
that,
I can say that
good.
movie start to finish.
after that, you can't make biopics. I'm
I
sorry.
brought this up, honey. Were you not listening to me?
Wait, you
This
did?
was the first
Yeah,
point
that's
I
the
made.
exact thing he said.
Really?
Which is look.
Unbelievable. You see,
I
it's
was-
just
I was zoned-
out. And
I
you
was
know,
zoned
everyone-
out
No one was
completely.
listening.
I know, but-
You're on your phone. I
Well,
just
I was
stared at the
telling- the
computer
next-
while I talked.
The next guest was like,
I was
I'm
looking
here.
at him looking at the phone, and
I
then
will say
I
this,
was
I
zoned
did hear
out.
what
I
you
lost
said.
all confidence.
And
You
let
did
me-
hear it.
Let me say, if you wanna look at this different, by the way, your lovely wife
Yeah,
just said what you said.
I know.
Mm.
So you agree.
It is
It's
nice.
beautiful.
I like
it's
this.
beautiful that you said the same thing.
It is beautiful. We have melded like when we did the fucking Schtick or Treat the other night.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you
Like we
guys were
barely had a
great.
plan. Thank you. But we were Jeff Foxworthy and Larry the Cable Guy. And the
Yeah.
whole thing was we are just going to make out at the end, which I was like, I
Yeah.
wish we had more to it than that, but it'll be funny.
Yeah.
But then, like, once we got up there, I just
It all
started
just
doing like
clicked.
a Def Jam. I don't know why. I just got the instinct where before I said you might be a redneck, well, I said, if you think loading the dishwasher means getting your wife drunk. And then I just, all of a
That's
sudden,
great.
started doing a big circle. I said, why am I doing this? I don't know. And I
That's a
turned to
great
Courtney,
joke.
and she was just frozen. So I was like, she's going along with it. I don't know what I'm doing. She knows what
Yeah,
I'm doing.
I know.
And it was so beautiful.
You said that to me on Schtick or Treat, and
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
it was so nice.
I loved
that
it.
you guys can act that way. Caroline is at improv classes right now. I got it for her to.
You made her so you can
Yeah.
riff with her
so I
better?
can riff with her better. Yeah, I'm like, you got to go see you got 101. She's kind of like, I know more than this. I'm like, just take 101.
Just take
You
101.
can't take 102 without 101.
But it's
fuck-
it's
yeah.
nice when you work with somebody enough that you just don't even have to
You just
think
start
at all.
clicking,
It's
yeah.
the best.
You just start fucking clicking.
I'm sure you're like that with Mike and everybody,
Yeah,
where you
yeah.
just don't even think. It's
Oh
the
yeah,
best.
yeah. I mean,
best.
that's what makes Fart Carnival, the new show coming out,
That's
or
hilarious.
it's out.
Fart Carnival.
I
Um,
saw that on. I literally laughed out loud when I saw that
There
on
you go.
Instagram.
Some people hate it. Some people in the comments were like, "I will never listen to a podcast called Fart Carnival," and I'm like, "All right, but you loved Cum Town."
Yeah, people love Cum Town.
Yeah,
Farts
it's
aren't
like,
as bad as cum.
all right.
That's what my doctor says.
I become I find myself doing that Jay-Z thing a lot, where I'm like, "Okay." You know that? Where it's like, yeah, I ain't black, I'm OJ. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'm like not a big fan of biopics. I like obviously 8 Mile, just because that's not quite a biopic. It's a story. It's
It's
a
a
different
story
story with references
based
to
on-
someone's real life. Okay.
Saw it 4 times in theaters.
That's hilarious. Did you see it when it came out?
Of course.
Yeah, of course.
Yes,
I saw it at midnight showing when it came out, and I've watched it I think at least once a year for the rest of my life. And it's the thing I show every girlfriend I've ever had.
Brittany Murphy, R.I.P.
Oh,
Queen. It was
R.I.P.
just her birthday.
Brittany Murphy.
When they bang in the
Me
in
and
the yard, that was
Soder
pretty
did
cool.
a watch along of 8 Mile
Oh hell
on
yeah!
for his Punch Up Live. So punchuplive.com/Dan Soder, or it might be on YouTube. Check it out. 8 Mile. I'm just promoting.
There's so much stuff.
I know.
Apple
I just
computers.
because if I stop moving, then my thoughts come, and I can't have that. But with biopics, I really don't like how they're always kind of making the person just seem better than they are. Like the
Yeah.
Biggie Smalls biopic
my
Couldn't
God.
watch it.
is absolutely egregious
I
with
couldn't
that.
watch it.
The ending, he's like sitting on a big throne. This is the scene right before he gets shot and dies. He's sitting on a big throne and he's like, I guess I figured it all out. I'm gonna call my ex-wife, tell her I love her. I'm gonna spend more time with my kid. He literally says all of
That's
this,
insane.
and then he dies in the next scene.
He's also like, what, 24?
He
Like,
was 24.
how would you? I really said, I guess that
couldn't
right,
watch
but yeah.
it. I
You
couldn't
wouldn't
watch
figure
it.
all that out at 24.
No,
I
would
love
be.
Biggie. I could
You're
not
on
watch
top
that.
of the world. You used to sell crack
You're a
and
monster.
probably
Mm.
kill people.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you're kind of a monster.
He
You're
beat
in the world
up
of
Lil'
gangsters.
Kim,
Which is
and
being
she had to wear
successful at 24.
sunglasses
Yeah.
and like
Yeah.
many public appearances, and everyone was like, "Oh,
So
Biggie
cool.
and Kim."
That's what I do.
Yeah,
Doing this now.
he's probably had a lot of people. If he hasn't killed them, he's
Yes.
hired people to
Yeah.
kill people, like Fat Joe and them.
You
And,
killed Fat Joe?
No, but I,
No.
That's who
I was
I,
thinking Fat
saw
Joe.
that was famous.
Fat Joe used to sell drugs too. And,
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I saw Fat Joe on the street in Miami, and he
Just
got my
fucking-
No,
friend's
it was just a
number.
fat guy.
Oh, he was
It's
just a
just a
fat guy
fat
named
guy.
Joe.
Fat Joe.
This is when he was still really
Wait,
big.
Yeah,
he got your
yeah.
friend's number?
Yeah, my
God.
friend. Yeah, I can't say her name because
I know
fucked him.
exactly the one.
Did she fuck
The
him?
one you had a four-way with? Was Fat Joe there?
You had a 4-way?
Don't bring it up.
Yeah, let's not bring this
No,
up.
she
I
talked.
told-
Yeah.
That's
it was with
crazy.
Fat
Not
Joe.
with Fat Joe.
It was
Women
Fat
are
Joe and
absolutely-
Noriega.
Can I just say, absolutely? It was with Noriega.
They had to get 2 rooms. It was still a 4-way. That was a lot.
Women are fucking insane.
Yeah.
dude. Every time it's like that sketch on Chappelle's show with the real sex, and they're
Yes.
like, "What's the craziest thing
Yeah,
you've done?"
yeah.
And she goes, oh, "Okay, when I was in college, 2 of my male friends Eiffel Towered me, and and they both came in my mouth and ass." And then they go to Chappelle, and they're like, "What's the craziest thing you had?" And he's like, "Probably fucking." Taking my rubber off with this girl, you
Yeah.
fucking skank. He's like,
No, I mean,
he's
this
like, we're
was-
through.
When we first started, it was my fault because we first started dating. I was like, "You ever had a 3-way?" And she goes, "Yeah." I said, "Oh, what was it like?" She's like, "Well, me, this girl, this guy, this other guy in Miami." I said, "All right, wait a minute. That's 4. 4 is
That's
a different
pretty
story,
insane.
and I don't want to hear
That's
about
pretty
it.
insane. I can't believe, because I've never had a 3-way. I've never done anything like that. You ever have a 3-way?
No,
I think you'd know.
Just fooling around, but nothing. There were
God
people
damn,
in there.
dude. I gotta do more stuff.
Sorry, no, you don't. It's not. It's too much to focus on.
Why don't we pop
And
these cameras off?
We're doing it.
I would never disrespect my friend by having sex
That's-
with his wife.
That's so kind. I wish a lot of my friends don't feel that way. I could tell immediately if I died. If Nora just left the room.
There you go. Look, Casey was great, man. He was really, really great.
I'm like, he's just in the other room.
It's really she's so charming and
You go,
sweet.
he's in the hospital for a sprained ankle.
Yes. He's in the hospital. No, but she's so charming and pretty and nice that like my friends. Well, as soon as we get around, it'll immediately be them ganging up on me. Like anything she says, like, yeah, Casey, yeah, that's right. And I'll be like, what the fuck, dude? You're on my side, please.
I know. I don't even want to fucking know, dude. Like, I'm like,
Yeah.
like I have to tell myself, like, Caroline's had a past. Like, everyone's got their own past. I have my past. I've busted enough.
busted.
You know what I mean?
Busted.
But every time, like, even we were driving, she's like, "Oh, I was hooking up with this guy once," and it was just like,
And you were like,
yeah, I was just like, you have to go, come back, listen to her story.
Do you know that Tommy McNamara, the comedian,
Yeah,
Tommy?
of course.
Whenever we're
Patton
around
Oswalt's
with
nephew.
Yeah. Whenever
Great
we're
guy.
around with Casey, he'll literally lean over and be like, "Come on, let's get out of here."
That makes me so uncomfortable.
It's funny, but then it gets he's so drunk that I think he forgets that
Right.
yeah, come on, let's get out. Let me get out.
Yeah, I don't play like that. That's good. I don't like that shit. Like Carol, we were at a party and Caroline's friend does that. Like that's like her joke of hers too. And she's like, "Brendan, hey," and I literally went like, "I would never betray my wife."
Oh, that's
And
nice.
Caroline was even like, "She's just kidding," and I was like,
Yeah.
"I don't play like that."
Mm.
I go, "We don't play like that."
I've moved on. Her friends are always hitting on her aunts or kissing me on the mouth.
My aunts do kiss him on the
It
mouth.
did make me grow a lot.
Nice, hell yeah.
Dating
Are
a
her
woman.
aunts hot?
Yeah, they're beautiful, beautiful women. Big,
Wow.
big hooters.
All have big tits. Yeah.
That's wow.
It's
You're
just-
just a family of big tits.
I've grown
I'm
a lot.
Irish Catholic.
Yeah.
You asked if I was Jewish. My last name's McGinnis.
I
What the
know.
fuck?
You never know. You could. Your mom could
That's
be
true.
Jewish.
That's true. Yeah, no, just thick Irish Catholic, Southern, half Irish Catholic.
You guys should
yeah.
do like a web series where you play a couple that lives in like a trailer.
I've already written
we have it
several of
written,
those. I want
yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
You should do it.
he's
We
gotta
made a
make-
web series. We haven't released it. I
Well,
thought we were
no.
on a bar.
Really?
Yeah, but we
first episode.
we gotta do your one. We do have to make it. But that's
Make
the
it.
thing too. You were talking about writing music that's not serious. I'm like, we also could make something that's like mostly not funny, but also a little funny too. I
feel like we
don't know.
have to be established a little bit. It's hard.
No.
Before we go the Barry route.
No.
The Barry
no,
route.
Oh
I
no.
fucking love that show.
Oh yeah. I get you what you're saying, but no, I don't think so. I think you could just make something.
I should.
make
And I do.
something.
You've got other instincts artistically, but you can't. It
know.
all just goes to
I
comedy.
want to write something scripty wise, but I also don't. Like I love doing I'd rather just be a stand-up.
And it's,
Yeah.
yeah, it's
But I have
impossible.
sometimes I have ideas. And I'm like, okay, what about
got all these ideas,
I got an idea.
man.
I have a show idea about like a comic who is not making it, who kills somebody for the clout or
Fuck yeah.
something, or like commits
Fuck
a
yeah.
crime.
I've got a similar
Fuck
one
yeah.
where a
Try
guy.
it.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it.
I thought that's how you came out. Sorry.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I came up with.
I have one. It's a guy who's failing. I'm never going to write this, but he's like, and he decides. Sorry, I know it's a MAGA podcast, but
It's not a
he's
MAGA
been doing it a while, and
podcast.
he's like, I'm just gonna go. He's like, I'm gonna. He does like one little right wing thing to see what, and he like blows up.
Mm.
And then he like
He
has
grifts.
he becomes the real grifter, and this is his
like
daughter's
like
sick.
some people
He
we
needs
know.
to get her surgery, so he gets the money, but then she hates him because he's a grifter and he lied.
That's
So
a great idea.
I'll
great
never
idea.
write. If anyone can have that, write it out.
You write that.
Write it.
Somebody write it.
There are
in
a
the
lot of comedians-
write a script in the comments.
It
Write
is-
a script in the comments.
It's hard in comedy. Like we really could, trick people. If we wanted to.
Yeah, it happens all
Well,
the
that's
time.
The people
Larry
that are
the
most
Cable Guy is a
passionate,
character.
He's a character, but he's
Yeah.
funny. But it's
It's
just
funny,
like
but he's good at
It
writing
happens
the
all the
jokes.
time.
I
I mean,
know.
there are
Make him-
people that like. I think there's people try to comics too try to like grasp onto like a brand because I think it helps them write or whatever, and it also helps them
Mhm.
develop an audience. Like I feel like a lot of like people who aren't that good at comedy are like
Yes.
I'm the nerd.
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Instead of just being like,
Yeah.
yeah, I am a nerd. It's like the difference between someone who's like Patton Oswalt is a nerd.
Right.
But he's not like I'm the
Oh.
nerd comic. I'm
he's
just
such
being
a good-
myself.
says
Yeah,
so
he's
much,
such a
and
great
there's-
comic.
And it's like this is what we're talking about. How it's not. it's almost art comedy, but it is like, I remember when I started getting stuff before, it was like, Scott Chaplin told me, he was in a meeting with Comedy Central, and they're like, you know why we like Casey? Because like no one could tell the jokes he tells, because they're all about being fucked up white trash.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I just started like trying to only be white trash.
Interesting.
And like I really I'm like, should I get a fucking barrel with suspenders?
Hilarious.
And
dude,
it was like
yeah.
I didn't enjoy it at all. And it was like as soon as I'm like, all right, you can't think about
Yeah.
how you're being perceived.
Yeah,
You have to
yeah.
just
Exactly,
do
because
it.
you are the most you're the most special you because
Yeah.
there's no you out there.
Exactly.
So it's like one of the worst things someone said. I was really early and I performed on a Laughing Buddha show.
Oh, daddy.
And
Brag.
that's where he'd get a person, an industry guest to come in. Who the industry guest was probably the guy who works at the fucking McDonald's drive-thru.
Truly.
And
truly.
he was like, you're the weed guy. I could just see it. You're the
Oh,
weed guy.
God.
And then for like 3 months, I was writing jokes about weed.
Yeah, I know.
And I'm like, what a
I know.
mistake that was.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, everybody. I basically
Yeah.
wore dreads on stage.
yeah.
I'm like, Bumba Clyde.
Yeah. Buddy, you'd be a
Yeah.
billionaire right
You
now.
would
if
be a
started doing that.
billionaire. You
I
would,
know.
That's what's
though.
embarrassing. Is that what people want?
I know it is what people want.
It is what
It's
people
so
want.
hard, and that's what I feel like. It's so fucked though with Instagram and shit. I feel like that's you kind of have to. It's going back to that a little bit too, because people
Yeah.
want to click on your profile and be like, "Oh, I'm like this too,"
Yeah.
to follow you.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But you know what? All of the followers, all of the numbers, it's all bullshit. You know what I mean? Like, I think the only real numbers are the YouTube numbers because that's people actually watching your shit.
yeah, yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
So you can kind of get a gauge of all that. But I think like Instagram numbers are like people have like 200,000 followers and they can't sell a ticket.
yeah,
And it's
that's
like,
true.
I think it's all fake. You know, it's all fucking smoke and mirrors.
It is,
That's
but that's
true.
what clubs look at. So
What-
to get your foot in the door, I'll buy
Yeah.
a,
It's also
a billion followers.
For sure a coping mechanism on my part to be like, this is all fake. Right?
Yeah,
Right? It's
I
not
don't need
real.
a lot.
It's not real. Talent, the
Yeah.
cream rises to the top.
No, it is. It's just tough. I wouldn't care at all. It's just tough that people do measure you based on
Yeah.
that. And I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck does that matter? You
Yeah.
saw me do comedy. You saw me do better than this person with
Yeah.
300,000 followers. But
Yeah.
All that should matter is if
Yeah.
you can like kill in a room.
it's a
Yeah.
business. What are you gonna do?
What you
And
gonna
maybe
do?
sometimes you do a good joke that's actually woke and you get someone to say Jesus.
That's fair. There's a
And you
lot.
go, you're not listening to a word I'm saying, are you?
Sometimes you zone out on a podcast and you repeat what your husband
And
said.
it's
you
actually
know?
very beautiful. Speaking of podcasts, give yourself promote one more time your podcast.
Our podcast is called I Love You.
But your music sucks.
It's a podcast about music and love and marriage and therapy, couples therapy, kind of. It's fun. You're gonna love it. I
You're
like
gonna
classic
love it.
rock. She hates it.
I love this. This is like watching you guys like set the voicemail for
We're
your
setting
home.
the voicemail.
You're
We're
like,
not
"Hi."
doing
Slingos.
that.
Fuck. Say the slingos
You
first.
say it first.
I'm gonna fucking kill myself.
That's a great voicemail of just going like someone just hearing you guys be like, you do it first. We planned this. You don't listen to me.
Your dick's so small. It's
Well,
medically.
why don't you just go to your mother's then, you son of...
Shit.
go,
That's
Hello, this is your doctor. The IVF came in and
You're
the
pregnant.
IVF came in.
yeah.
That's how doctor.
The IVF.
Hi, doctor. IVF came in. Baby's here.
Check out
Baby's
Casey James Salengo, Courtney Maginnis.
Yes, we both had specials.
You
White
got
Noise.
specials.
Yeah.
Welcome to the jungle. Check them out, folks.
Yeah, and obviously you know me, still the same OG, Sagdaddy to God. We'll see you guys on another Sagdaddy to Pod on Patreon if you guys want to stick around for 30 more minutes.
Yeah.
We're going to talk some more on the Patreon, patreon.com/Sagdaddy to Pod. And you know what the fucking deal is. We'll see you on another special episode of Sagdaddy to Pod.
The rap Jack Black and Sagdaddy, I'm back at it with a fantastic podcast for your asses. Yapping in a trap like a rescue cat, and the rescued up like they're waiting on the Batman. You tuned into the dude who threw booze back, blacked out, woke up drunk, covered in bruises. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, an odd fellow, the great white chubby, I'm becoming a marshmallow. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, so sit back and relax, cause like a broken arm, I got a cast now. It's Sagdaddy the Pod, you made a good choice, so enjoy, don't be annoyed. Now here's my dumb voice, so recognizable, ski master, unreliable. Diary of a guy who's higher than a freaking diving board. I'm tired, call me biting you as lame cause you align with your wardrobe. Give that back, you ain't that guy, bro. Kaleidoscope stripping, goddamn I'm tripping. Sipping shroom tea, looking at a blank television. Got a girl here gripping, thinking we'll do some business, but that's the last thing that I want. Seriously. Big dog, I'm on on shirts now. Still scared that my house is gonna burn down. I'm a rare card, an old Charizard. Getting BJ's on a bench of a promenade. Don't know what to do, I got a lot of problems. Lot of emotional truths, I menage them. I'm getting robbed every time I get a coffee. Cause $6 is just too much.
Keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. We can keep it on the low. But all you do is wrong.
Dream team, me and Galene and the four Beatles. Kidnapping whores illegally, pumping them full of needles. Eating Chinese till Steven asks us to order a pizza. Walk to run to get it, I can't do either. It's Sagdaddy the pod, don't think twice. Just bob your head, dealing your chicken with no rice. It's Sagdaddy the pod, and on God I won't stop. Unless I wanna, that's kinda the deal, huh? It's Sagdaddy the pod, no need to deviate. Your ears are not the only holes that I'm about to penetrate. It's Sagdaddy the pod, so thanks for tuning in. Truman Show flow, if I don't see you, you can suck my dick.